Such a nice face, isn't it? Anyways, yeah, it's the same day again. So, you have 2 seconds to figure out if it's really, really early in the morning or really, really late at night. Either I haven't slept or it's really late at night. Which one? Which one is it? Which one do you think it is? Yeah, it's really late at night. Well, it's not really late. It's about 11:30, but for most people, it's pretty late. I didn't film anything else again today. I apologize. I really do. I feel bad. This is technically me filming something for today. But, I slept in today, which was nice because the past, 3 days I had to sleep in. My hair is frizzy and I apologize. Ugh. Anyways, I had to sleep in the past. I actually was able to sleep in today because, the last 3 days I had to wake up early. But anyways, I went driving for a little bit while my mom was at work. I went to 4 different stores to find a book for somebody. 4 different stores to find a freaking book. I'm sorry, it's alright. And, found something for my car, which, it's like a bucket so I can put a blanket in it, flashlight, windshield stuff, just in case, one of those things. I bought some other little things, I bought the movie Cars because my mom's boyfriend's never seen it, and I'm like, what? And I do have it here, at my house, but for some reason I don't know exactly what happened to it. So that's not too good. But, oh, I have a new one. It was $3. I was like, shit, I better love it. So, all in all, I pretty much spent the entire day was about $100. Which, that's a lot of money. And I have to work tomorrow and Sunday, all day. From pretty much 9 o'clock in the morning until 7 o'clock at night. When our hours, and probably know she'll even make me stay late. I don't know. It's all dependent. She probably will. But what I've been noticing lately with her, Amanda, this is, I think she's treating me like I'm lower than I already was. She set standards for me before her husband died. Okay, and those standards I was kept up with. She trusted me to close the place. All that stuff. And then her husband died, so my standards went up higher as pretty much to an assistant manager position. I was doing more work than the assistant managers were. So my bar was a lot higher. And then she's coming back slowly and surely, and my bar is even lower than it was before. And I don't know why. I mean, she has to retell me stuff that she would be telling new people, and I'm like, yeah, I already know. I knew this from beforehand. I know she's just trying to reiterate the fact, but it's I worked my butt off when you were out for this month or so. Excuse me. I was in every single day back to back, and I'm still on call almost every single day, even when I'm not supposed to be on call. People have called me to ask me questions. Absolutely, I don't mind this. But why is it that I'm being treated that I'm going lower than everyone else? I don't know. I don't really like it, but I can't do anything about it, which kind of upsets me. But it's a job for the time being. Now that I have a car, I think I might wait till school officially starts, or I may go out sometime soon. But I think I'm going to look for a new job. I'm going to try to keep the job that I have now and do it almost Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing, and then do the rest of whatever job, if I happen to get one, every other day of the week. That way they can't guarantee me hours at Kids in Motion, and it's I need to know that money's coming in for me right now, especially since I just spent the car, by the way, I paid 100% was my money. Mom and Daddy didn't help me out with even a cent. None of it. Not even the car insurance, the title, gas, anything. Mommy and Daddy didn't help me with it. So trust me, I worked hard for that car. That is my car. I haven't even let any of them drive it yet, but me. So, other than the car mechanic, but whatever. So yeah, I just want to make sure that because I know when I've seen other vloggers, and I know that they're kind of around my age-ish or so, I see mommy and daddy buying them a car, and I keep thinking in my head wow, you were really a spoiled teenager. Really, I mean, I don't want to sound like that, but I mean, I feel I'm they're really spoiled with that, and it really kind of upsets me, because I'm sitting here working my, okay, really, sorry, they need to come out of my ear, but I'm sitting here working my ass off, and they're just giving all the stuff, and it just kind of bugs me. I talked about it in my vlogs before, but it really bugs me. So don't worry, if you guys are watching this and you're kind of like what I'm feeling, I paid for it myself. Not all of it myself. What I really liked about this car, I don't know if I said this or not, but this car was basically a steal. I brought in a car, or a truck, that was my mom's coworkers to get it checked out by my mom's boyfriend's friend, if that makes sense. Like, they worked here. Anyways, long story. He's a car mechanic, so I took it into him, making sure, you know, everything was okay. And he's just looking at me and he's like, and we knew that the brakes were bad and we need to replace those. So I was like, okay, you know, I know that in my head, that's fine. That would have been about 100 or so. And I knew that a couple things, you know, weren't very well, but I mean, no car for that amount of money that I wanted to spend, you know, it was like that. Hang on a minute, I'm getting a message, and I want to make sure that person's okay. Yes, you are. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, but I was on the subject. Oh, he looked it over and he's like, even if you get this car for like $500, you would have to put another $1,500 into it. And so I'm like, oh my gosh. He's like, that's only to get it safe enough to go from your house to school, nowhere else. And I was like, oh, well, that's not really what I wanted. I mean, it would be nice. I knew I needed a car from school to work, or school to work to home and everything. But it would be nice if I can have a car that, you know, I can go traveling in. If I want to go on a road trip, you know, I could, you know. Maybe if I had the money. But anyways, I could. With a car, I can have, you know, a reliable car for it. He said, no, I wouldn't even touch it. Even if you got it for free, I wouldn't even touch it. So it's like, okay, well, I'm stuck without another car again. Great. And he's like, you know what? You brought in like 2 or 3 cars to me already to get things checked over. Let me help you out. So I was like, oh, okay. And he called, or one of his workers, called a friend that they do business with, I think. And he's a car dealer. And he was like, hey, what do you have for about this price range, you know? And he came up with like 3 different cars and was willing to go down on price for it. And he needed, the car needed brakes, the car needed an oil change, and it needed a radio. And I was like, okay. And apparently the car dealer dude, which I talked to once, was able to throw in the brakes for free. And he was going to do, the car mechanic was going to do the oil change for free. So all I needed to worry about was the radio. And I was like, okay, well, I can just go to Walmart or a junkyard and find one. But apparently, you know, you can't with this type of model and everything. But I was like, okay, well, it's going to be difficult. And he's like, okay, hold on. And he put my mom, because this is my mom that was talking to him, put my mom on hold for a minute, picked up the other line, came back like 2 minutes later. All right, we found your radio too, so we'll throw that in free too. I was just like, holy cow. So they threw in brakes, oil change, and a radio for free for me. All in all, the car was under $300, which is a great deal. It is a 98 Nissan Altima. It is a beautiful drive. The brakes are brand new, like I said, and you can tell they're brand new. As I was like driving it out of the lot, I was like, oh my god, brakes are new. So, because I'm used to my mom's old one and they're kind of tearing down, so you kind of had to pressure that. Anyway, the only one thing that I don't like about it so far, and I'm not going to be complaining, it's fine, at night, like I just got back, obviously driving it, it's nighttime, what I don't like is the interior. They don't really have interior lights. So if you open the door, the lights don't go on. Alright. But it has a light in the back for like the back seat, but it doesn't have like a front seat lights like up on the headboard, whatever that thing is called. I can't think right now. Whatever, it's up there. It has a crap, I can't think. It has a sunroof, but it's one of those pull ones where it's not electrical, you have to do it yourself, big deal. But it doesn't have lights up there. So, because when I was trying to look for something, I couldn't press a button because it wasn't there, or switch anything, they didn't have it. So it's a little bit difficult, but I can work with that. I'll just get used to it because I'm used to my mom's going on automatically. So I'll just have to get used to it. Anyways, I'm talking so much, like 10 minutes later, holy crap. So I'm gonna go. I'm sorry. That is long enough for a vlog, I think. I think I made it up. And I have cherry chapstick. I just got it from the dollar store and it smells fantastic. So yeah, I am going to go and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Well, I gotta stop it first, but bye.